In this homework video, we're going to continue to talk about surface area, and this time we're going to be focusing on triangular prisms. So before we start, I want us to talk in a little bit more detail about some vocabulary. So when I refer to the base of a prism, that's like the shape that the prism is named after. That's when you look at it, you say, oh, that's a big long triangle. That's a big rectangle. That's a big hexagon. Whatever the base is, it's like this shape here. Notice how it's not necessarily the one that's touching the table, right? Because that would be a big rectangle. But clearly this is a big triangular box. So that it's a triangular prism. And similarly, the height of the prism is like how long the box is, or the distance between the two bases. So if we can picture that there's another triangle down here, then the height of that prism is the length of the box here. It's how far it is between the two. And this can get confusing when we're working with triangular prisms in particular, because there's also a height of the triangle, right? And that's really different. In fact, I'm going to give it a different color, because that height of the triangle is the height of the base rather than the height of the prism. It's a little bit confusing. So this is the height of the base, whereas this is the height of the prism. We're going to use both those today. All right, so first thing I want us to do is I want you to pause and I want you to find the surface area of this rectangular prism. This is a review, making sure that we remember how to find the surface area of just a rectangular prism. All right, so perhaps you did this by drawing out a net. I'm going to do it just by identifying the front, back, left, right, top, and bottom, making sure I have all 6 faces accounted for. So the front would be that 4 by 2, which should be 8. And the back is exactly the same. The left and the right are both going to be 3 by 2. It doesn't say the 2 there, but I can tell because of the 2 over here that that's the same. So that's going to give me 6 for both of those, because that's 2 times 3. And then the top and the bottom are both 3 by 4, which gives us 12. So then I just need to add up all my sides. Which gives me 52. So my surface area is 52 units squared. Now, what if it's not a rectangular prism? If you feel pretty confident that you know how to do this, go ahead and pause, do it on your own, and then if you get it right, just move on. Or you can watch and I'll go through this one again. So I could start by making a net, but since all I care about is the surface area, I find it a little bit easier just to go side by side and carefully record my work. So I'm going to start with my triangles, and there should be 2 of them that are exactly the same, and I'm going to sketch what they look like separately to make sure I understand what's happening here. So I have 8 by 6 with the right angle, and then another side that is 10. I can tell that because of the 10 over here, which means this one must also be 10 here. So now I need to find the area of that triangle. So I'm going to do base times height divided by 2. So that's 8 by 6 divided by 2, which gives me 24. So that means I have 2 triangles with an area of 24. Next, I'm going to do the different rectangular faces. So I'll do this one that's on the bottom here first, which is not the base, right? The base is the triangle. And that is an 8 by 5 rectangle. So that one has an area of 40. And then I have this back one here, which is a 6. And then since this side is a 5, that means this must also be a 5. So that's a 6 by 5, which would make that a 30 centimeters squared. And then finally, I have this front one here, which I can see is a 5 by 10, which will make that a 50 centimeters squared. So now I need to add them all together. I've got two 24 centimeter ones. Those are the triangles. And then my 40 centimeters and my 30 and my 50. All right, so that gives me a total of 168 centimeters squared. So notice what I did there. I found the areas of the bases by treating them just as regular triangles and figuring out what their dimensions were. Then I did all of they're called lateral faces, those rectangles that connect the two bases together. Once I had all my sides figured out, I added them all up to get my total surface area. Okay, now I want you to try this practice problem. I expect this practice problem will take you a little bit. It's been kind of a shorter video, but the practice problem should be a little bit tricky. So you're going to do another triangular prism. You're going to find the surface area. Notice you've been given this right here is the height. This 5 centimeters here applies to this length. The other 5 centimeters applies here. That 4 goes along the bottom. And then that 15 is the height of the prism. And that 3 centimeters is that height that's been given right there. All right, we will check this one in class tomorrow. Work carefully. Don't be afraid to rewatch the example before this if you get stuck, because that's the same type of shape.